That is good banter.
Oh, Tim.
Testicle, 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah. Fuck
Good
yeah.
to see you, mate.
Oh, good to see you.
See ya.
It's been a while.
In the flesh.
It's been a while.
It's been 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
It's been, because obviously when you're listening to this, I'm in Thailand.
Doing
In Thailand.
doing the part 2 of his tour.
Celebration. Yeah.
beg
So
your
I used to muck around at a footy club when I was younger, and I'd walk out with like fucking about 20 ties around my neck and go, oh, hey, how you going, guys? Oh, you're probably wondering what's going on. So I've just got back from Thailand.
Classic
so
game.
fucking stupid.
Jeez. I
Oh.
was picturing you as a, when you started telling that story, as like a 8-year-old for some reason.
No.
Did you say when you were a kid?
Nah, when I used to muck around at the footy club,
Yeah.
when I thought, maybe comedy's what I want to do. And
Yeah.
on a Thursday night, I'd sort of just try these little comedy routines.
Did it get a few laughs?
No, it always used to go all right.
That's a solid bit. Tell you what. It's, you
Just
couldn't
got
tell it
back from-
twice. Like, you couldn't come out.
No, he's doing the Thailand joke
Yeah.
again.
Yeah. Has he got something different? He's been in Thailand. Oh, no, it's not same
No,
joke.
he's still
yeah.
he went to Thailand 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah. What are some other good ones you could...
what other countries? I've just got a new job.
yeah.
Yeah, I got back from Korea. No.
Korea?
Korea's,
That's a
It's
stretch.
It's a stretch.
It's a stretch.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
That's tough. That's a tough guy.
Maybe we'll sit down and write a few for next week.
Yeah. No, that's
Okay.
good. That's
Yep.
Thailand. That was a beauty.
It's all right.
Should have left it at that. I actually regret asking if there were any others because
No, you put me on
you're
the
on
spot
a high.
there.
You got to laugh, and you didn't have much more in the bank. The old
Running
bank.
on empty, baby.
So anyway,
so
before
yeah.
we continue on with my WA tour, which took up pretty much all of last episode.
Some good stuff in there, though, Timmy.
Some great stuff, and if that episode hasn't bloody skyrocketed our ratings, I'll eat my tie.
Doesn't want you to.
I'll eat my 30 ties.
20.
20, sorry.
Yeah.
Can never get it right. Anything right, can I?
Mate, it doesn't really matter.
Ballpark, I know,
It's
but
ballpark. Yeah.
it's like I remember. I might have told this story once. When I was coaching the under-12s Cats back in Wodonga.
Yep.
And looking back, I don't know what the fuck I was doing. I didn't know any of the kids. I was only probably, I remember I was drinking fairly heavily.
Now, is this where you've stuffed the saying up?
Yeah.
You've told this about 30 times.
Have I?
Yeah.
Well, what's the saying then?
What'd you, keen as custard or fucking...
Yeah.
Mate, it was episode number 9. You retold it episode number 40.
Well, I just feel like that's where it started. I remember I said it and everyone laughed at me. And I was like, that's fuck, something's wrong with my brain. And
Have you ever... I know someone says it's not rocket surgery.
but I think they deliberately do
I
that.
don't know. I still haven't worked it out yet.
Well, this
I
was
still
deliberate. This was not deliberate. I said, I can't remember what I said. This
You're
is
keen. Come on, boys. You got to be keen as custard.
keen as custard. Because I was giving out the awards. It was the award nights. All the parents were there, and I said, this kid's just keen as custard. And everyone started laughing. I was like,
Cool.
fuck you guys. I said,
Yeah.
fuck you. Find your own coach next year.
Yeah. Or your own custard brand.
Custard brand, yeah. Anyway.
Well, it sort of rhymes. Mustard, custard.
Oh, very close.
doesn't-
And that's, I think I get so close.
You do. You're so close yet so far.
Ballpark.
Ballpark. But other areas of your life, you're doing all right.
Yep.
So it's just a few little things. Round off those sharp edges.
I think they're getting
Really?
sharper. I'm getting
Mate,
less sharp.
I'm really starting to worry about life in general, actually. Like I said, doing me tax the other week, I go, fuck, I mean, it's not that bad, but you're just like, fuck, do I have to? I don't know what I have to do.
Oh, it's
Just for the effort I put in, it doesn't seem like I'm getting the results.
is it the simplest task? Is that what you're saying?
Nah, just organising gigs and
Ah.
just little things, you know. You go, because you look at, you hear about some people who just have these houses. You go, what job do they do? How do they make their fucking money?
Well, if you're not on a wage, tax time is the biggest fucking kick in the dick you could possibly have. I would rather just say you get $1,000.
Yep.
For a gig.
It sounds great.
It sounds great.
1G.
I would rather get 600 and
All the taxes
and
paid
come
for.
tax time, don't even have to think about it.
I
Never
know.
think about that shit.
Yep.
I got fucking.
Reamed.
Oh well, my next one, the first one, I won't go into that for legal reasons, but but this tax, and I am going to be fucked. Like they are, like I'm petrified about it.
Well, the thing is, it seems great when you start doing it. You go, oh, fuck, I haven't taken super out of that. I haven't taken tax out of that. I've got to put some away for a rainy day. I've driven to fucking Barnawatha for $200.
Yeah, I don't know what the answer is.
No, I don't know.
Charge
Just need to
more.
get bigger. Need to get bigger.
But just talking about before, like getting things, your brain not being right, and you were talking about numbers with the tax.
Yep.
I had to goal umpire on the weekend for my son's footy. First of all, the under-8s game, and then the under-10s game. Simplest fucking task.
Did you wear the hat? The big. Do they
didn't
wear
have the
white
hat,
hat?
but had the lab coat.
Yep.
Had the good old-fashioned lab coat.
Were you wearing anything underneath?
No, I went nude. Had a little. I really labbed it up. Had a Bunsen burner up my ass and a little. Yeah, it was really a dead rat.
Yeah,
it was.
The old creepy science teacher.
And anyway, so I thought, oh, this will be nice. I'll be close to the action. Are we recording?
Yeah,
there?
no,
Yep.
just shit myself there for a second.
As did I.
Yep.
Hey, it was a fucking living hell. Like, my eyesight's fucked for starters. I couldn't even see. Sun was in my eyes. Was blowing a fucking gale.
You're calling for a goal review every decision.
And everyone's going, mate, there's no
There's no
review
cameras
ticket.
here.
There is no fucking cameras here, idiot. We told you the last 7 fucking reviews you called. But the girl up the other end, because we met in the middle, right, and I was like, oh, here you go, my name's Tom. And it was a female goal umpire because each team provides. And she was like, oh, how you going? Are you
Irish.
Irish? Irish.
Or just a shit
Yeah.
shit
No,
American
yeah,
accent.
Sri Lankan. Was I off? So she was like, how you going? So
Potatoes.
It goes through the big sticks you get. And I'm like, she knows nothing. So I'll send her down the far end. I'll have the end where it was
wind's
basically
going.
blowing a gale, and there was no scoring
Brendan.
at the other end. The blowing Brendan Gale in the Punt Road car park.
Oh, yeah.
And so she's down the end. She's got a dream gig. She's got real goalposts.
Oh, you've got the stand-up.
Yeah, because it's not a full field. So I've got these little pieces of shit with
Are they made of PVC pipe?
PVC pipes. They're flopping all over the joint. They're fluoro. The goalpost is about 2 metres high.
Yeah, it's
Try calling a goal that's fucking coming in high when the goalpost is 2 metres high.
It's pretty hard to get a gauge on where you are, especially with your eyesight's
The
fucked.
point post looks like someone's stuck a fucking spoon in the ground. It's so low. And anyway, so I don't know what's going on. And they give me this score sheet to fill out.
Yep.
The simplest of score sheets. And I've got crosses and fucking ticks, and
You're writing 3, 4, like scoring for cricket.
I'm drawing dicks on here, and it's an absolute train wreck, this thing. And so every quarter I've got to add all this shit up, and I can't remember what I've written.
And the thing is, like, you sort of think, because you've got to wait till there's a break in play, but it comes around pretty quick sometimes, break in play, and you go, oh, remember to put that goal down?
Oh.
And then you go, oh, fuck, I forgot to put that goal down from 20 minutes ago.
And when Cyclone Tracy's fucking heading in my direction, it's a bloody spree. And anyway, so this is only like 10 minutes in. One of their players has snapped a goal straight through the centre, but one of my son's best mates is just going, touched, and I didn't see it touched. And I'm going, I don't think it was touched, mate. And he's going, touched.
What was the umpire saying?
Oh, mate, I looked at him. He was just fucking. He had no idea. He was,
He was
struggling.
He was
He was more confused than I was.
Yeah.
And anyway, so
What are you doing with the Bunsen
and the
burner,
posts
you
are falling
dickhead?
down. So I'm
Oh.
fucking running around trying to pick these posts up.
Yeah.
Everyone's laughing at me. I'm having a nervous breakdown there with my fucking lab coat that's about 8 feet long. It's like it's for a fucking
Tripping over it.
someone that's 10 foot tall.
Yeah, for Robert
fucking-
Wardlow.
It's like I was wearing a white sleeping bag. In a bloody sack race, trying to
Yeah.
get in between. Anyway, so I ended up. I said, mate, I didn't see it. I called the goal, and I tell you what, he was. Yeah, the boys were fucking dirty with me.
Can you punch players as a goal umpire?
As I found out in the third quarter, no,
No.
no, you can't.
Or sort of frowned upon.
Yeah, frowned upon.
I must
yeah.
admit, some of these little kids, they get a bit lippy for how.
Yeah, no, he's a good kid.
He's
a
good
bloody
kid.
great kid.
All right,
but,
but he's got a bit of
and
concussion at the
and
moment.
his dad's a listener, so I'll.
Oh, okay.
How you going?
Oh, you didn't say who it was, did you?
I think I said his name.
Oh,
Actually.
did you?
But ripping kid.
Yeah, great kid.
But
Just passionate.
Passionate. And it
Passionate.
wasn't just him. The whole team was.
Oh.
He was certainly the ringleader, though. I'll give him that. But anyway, so
So
I'm
is
there.
Tom is who was it Noah or Flynn?
It was Noah's game.
So
I
is
probably should've said that either.
Noah's dad? You know, is he
Well-
Noah?
Well,
your
that's the
dad's a
thing. So the
cockhead.
game was going down to
Shitter.
no, it was going down to the wire,
Oh,
and I was going, "Fuck me!" I
you
hope
can't- sometimes you got to do it not to show favouritism, even if it was touched. You go, oh, it's a goal. No, I don't know what.
What,
I'm talking
cheat?
about. Oh, yeah, cheat.
That
Nah,
would
I
have been a
don't
bad idea.
I don't know.
Anyway, so I was going,
Anyway.
geez, I hope they get the W here. These kids aren't never going to talk to me again.
Mm.
And luckily they won by 3 points, so no one was more relieved than I was. I was in the song singing with them, and I was going, thank fuck,
In the
thank
lab coat.
God, with me lab coat.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
tough times, and
Yeah,
so everyone
so-
out there who that's why people don't volunteer these days. There's too much pressure.
Oh, the umpire, mate, he's copping shit. He's just trying to do his, trying to bloody
blow
help
his whistle.
out. And yeah,
Bitch.
so it's tough
Yeah.
going out there for the volunteers. Just go easy on the volunteers.
Yeah, just take
Go
it easy
on the
mate.
umpires.
Yeah, it's easy to stand over the fence and hurl abuse and say this guy's a fuckwit, but probably with your case, it's warranted.
But but my eyesight, geez, I couldn't see shit.
Yeah,
I
are
dare
you
say
gonna
probably-
get to the point where you're gonna maybe think about getting the goggles.
No.
I reckon it can make you look smarter.
You reckon?
I reckon you could fool a lot of people
Bald-
if you get the goggles.
Bald and glasses, I'll look 65.
I reckon. I'm sort of picturing the guy on Guess Who. I don't know what his name was, or
Sam?
Sam maybe, or
Tell you what, if it's Sam,
he's
why can I remember that? and
You're in
not-
trouble.
No, I don't think it's Sam.
no. But mate, I reckon because a lot of the time you think the glasses is gonna, you can get some pretty cool looking glasses.
Yeah,
these
you
days.
can. I actually had a chat with because Mooney, when I had dinner with Mooney during the festival, he had clear glasses.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, and I said, why'd you choose the clear glasses? And he said he wore black glasses, and he said people when people see glasses, it changes their opinion of someone. Like they almost stereotype you a
Nerd.
bit. Not, yeah, or
Old
yeah. Well, I guess whatever that.
pedophile.
That's it. That's where we're getting. No, whatever it is. Like for every
Yeah.
person, it might be different. Like
Yeah.
you might see glasses and think nerd. I might see glasses and see smart.
Yes.
Some people might see pedophile. And but whatever it is, wearing the clear glasses,
hiding something.
no, that they don't. It doesn't make that
Connection.
that person have that usual connection.
Mm.
Well, that's what his optometrist said anyway.
Okay, that's a
And
good
it
way.
said,
Hey, we need to move some clear glasses.
Yeah.
Tell Mooney some bullshit about.
We're having a little bet. Who can sell those fucking ridiculous clear glasses?
You've sucked the
Been
Moon
in the
Man
window
in.
since 1943,
Yeah.
and the Moon Man's wearing them around. I'm looking good.
No, they're a fashion statement. They are definitely a fashion
And
statement.
all the big brands, Adidas have got some that didn't look too bad.
Jesus.
Yeah, wouldn't mind the
Kristen,
3 stripes.
she's been wearing some lately. They look a bit. When she first walked out with them, I go, "Whew, they're different."
She wears big glasses. doesn't
She loves the big glasses.
Yeah.
She's wearing some today.
More
she looks,
shields.
She looks a bit like Dame Edna Everidge.
Okay.
They're sort of, hello, possums.
Oh.
She's got the purple ones, but she loves her glasses.
Yeah, she does love her
There's
sort
about
of.
35 different there. They are a fashion accessory.
Yeah, yep. No, she likes they're a statement. Whereas I would try to pretend I'm not wearing them. Where she's like,
she's like got a welder's mask on.
Yeah.
She loves it.
Yeah, she gets hers down at Windscreen O'Brien's. She doesn't listen to this, does she?
Nah, she does not listen to this. But she'd have a good laugh about her big goggles.
Here's a question for you.
All right, I'll hopefully have an answer.
Got a nick in my shield in my
windscreen.
Windscreen. They can, when you get it fixed up, is it worth it?
I think sometimes they can put it like something over and they pump resin or something into it to stop it from cracking.
That work?
Well, I think so.
Hmm.
Yeah. How big is it?
It's the whole windscreen. Windscreen's gone.
Windscreen's O'Brien.
Yeah. I kicked it out.
Yeah.
I hit a cyclist.
Yeah.
And they went through the windshield.
I've got to get rid of the evidence.
Yeah. So I kicked out the windshield, and I was just wondering if they could maybe pump some resin into him because he's dead. His face is not good. He's got a crack in his skull.
Yes, he does. I don't know if the resin's going to help the crack in his skull. Yeah, but anyway. So you were going to tell new windscreens are bloody expensive.
$600 would they not be?
Ooh, yep, I reckon they are. They are. So yeah,
it's bloody wrought.
Oh, it is, mate. Yeah, don't smash a windscreen.
No.
Anyway.
So you had a story before.
Before you get on to finish your WA tour, I sort of had a few gigs pull out and a few things stuff up. I did do a gig. Obviously, when you're listening to this, it was a few weeks ago now. It was a daytime gig. Daytime gig on a Thursday.
Ooh, that's a bonus.
Yeah, it's one, and it was a gig that you'd probably call it. You'd call it semi-corporate. Semi-corporate, but
just the word corporate makes my blood curdle.
Makes my sphincter tighten. And I must admit, and I won't say who got it for me. I do appreciate the gig. But,
Thank you.
A couple of the bigger names said, I'm not doing it for that much. This company might have a bit more cash.
I thought you were going to say, give it to Evan. He's great.
He's great. He's got so much corporate gear.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I won't say where it was, but I had to jump on the old Sorrento ferry.
Okay.
Over to Queenscliff. Well, I didn't have to. I could have driven around, but I thought, I don't mind jumping on that ferry, but she was a bit rocky on the way over, and I sort of jumped on. You know when you drive on with the car, and then she was rocking around, and you're like, fuck, am I having... sometimes as you get older, you sort of get a bit light-headed. Something I stood up too quick. But then I go, oh, no, it's just the rock of the boat.
Yeah.
I'm feeling all right. But as we're on the ferry, it was a bit rough, a bit rocky. And I started grabbing onto the side, going up the stairs and sort of walking around. It was just, I reckon if you're on a rough boat, it's sort of like, is that what it feels like being in your 80s? You're sort of like...
what it feels like having... what's that thing you get?
Vertigo.
Vertigo.
Yeah.
It'd be like vertigo. Vertigo would be horrible.
Oh, that sounds bad. But I started to think that maybe it's... Because, people in their 80s, they're just a bit wonky on their feet. As you get older, maybe that's why a lot of them go on cruises. Because if they fall over, they can just blame the boat.
Maybe. I think they'd want to avoid cruises if they... You want to...
Maybe it straightens them back up.
Oh, okay. Two wrongs make a
right.
Make a right.
No, just sort of on the way over, I just felt like this must be what it must be like. Because I'm 41 and I'm not going that great. But
your knees are fucked.
My knees are fucked, but geez, I'm going to be fucked at 60. But anyway, I just felt like maybe that's what it feels like to be in your 80s, just wobbling all over the joint, having to hold onto the handrail and whatever.
Oh yeah, yep. Throwing up, sort of.
Throwing up and just being racist.
Yeah. And pissing on a boat's a fucking nightmare.
Well, that's tough. It's like an aeroplane sometimes, but it's not as rocky.
No.
Anyway, so I did that, jumped off, and had a bit of time to kill. And so the thing for it's a company, and I said, all right, it's a semi-corporate. What's is there a list of things that I can say? Is there a list of things that I can't say?
Yep.
I said, no, there's no real list, just don't swear.
So if you can't swear, I reckon dick jokes are out. I reckon there's a lot out. Because most places are okay with, I'm going to fart here. Here we go.
All right.
I haven't done one for a while.
No,
Oh, it's not going to be great.
it's all right.
Had a bit on it.
Oh, second win, second
Yeah.
thought.
I think a lot of people out there would have thought that was it, and then
He just came back, rip roaring to life.
third quarter specialist came back. Yeah,
Yeah.
real second shit wind.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Anyway,
How's it smell?
pretty good.
Okay, that's good.
Pretty good.
That's good. Anyway, so and what it is, I've got to do 2 20-minute sets.
This sounds fucking horrible.
Well, it's starting to not sound great, but Thursday during the day.
Yep.
Take
You
time.
take it.
You take it.
You take it.
And I appreciate the gig. Thank you
Yep.
very much for giving me the gig, because like I said, a few had cancelled, and I needed the gig.
The two spots is a rough one. That's a big ask.
Well, it's one of those things where you start going, if the first one doesn't go great, it's a different crowd, but you can do the same
Oh, it's
set.
a different crowd.
Different crowd.
Yeah,
you can do
well,
the same
Well,
set.
no, that's it's 2 gigs in.
No, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. So I pull up and walk upstairs. Nice little open area.
Okay.
Open living.
Open plan.
Open plan. That's
At least it had a plan.
it did have a plan. I went in
like
with
you.
a plan.
Okay.
And I thought, all right, no swearing. So, and then you start.
What sort of company are we talking here?
We're talking.
Sort of people? Demographic?
Medical insurance.
Jesus.
Does that give you anything?
It just sounds shit.
Well, the sort of it's a pretty boring workplace.
Horrendously boring.
Yeah. So I walked up. I met the organiser. She seemed great.
Yep.
She said, "All right, just no swearing."
Okay,
That'll
we
be
got it.
fantastic. I
What
said,
about dick jokes?
fuck off.
What about sexual innuendo?
Innuendo. That's what I'm starting to think. So I've sort of put my head together with the plan of the gig I'll do. I thought I might be able to chat to the crowd a bit.
So I wish there was a rating, like that everyone knew. Like, what
Yeah.
about sexual innuendo? Oh, that can be a 7. What about a swearing? Oh, 4.
4.
What about dick jokes? 10.
Mm,
We want dick.
we love Dick.
Yep.
Dick Smith.
Dick.
So I go in there. I'm just starting to get a bit of a vibe of what's happening. People walking around. I'm going, it's a few females. There's some males, but you start going, all right, my stuff's not that bad. I might steer clear of this joke.
Yep.
I don't know if I'll do that. A lot of me stuff's self-deprecating. I'll get away with this.
Yeah.
So they start filing in because they're launching a product. They got a product launch. So they
What, an
thought,
insurance product?
yeah, it's like an app.
Okay.
Launching an app. So they said, what goes good with an app launch? Evan Hocking.
Evan, redhead,
Hocking.
Yep.
So they're filing in. They're having their meals and whatever. And
bit of finger food.
oh no, they had roast beef rolls and
Ah.
some potato salad and some
Okay.
cold slaw. They're really putting it on
Yeah, really. With all the trimmings.
with all the trimmings. And she said, "Oh, I don't have a mic." I said, "That's fine. I can do it off mic.
Yep.
I've done that before." So
So you created your own app.
created me
You
own
got techies galore, and you can't even fucking find a microphone.
app. Can't find a microphone in this
And you're eating roast beef rolls. What are you fucking doing?
3-story bloody thing.
Is it their workplace?
It's
Is
their
that their
workplace. Yeah, so you always feel a bit that you're going into their workplace.
Yeah.
It's
Because for them, they're not. It's not so much of an event when it's at their workplace. It's just someone's just strolled in and they're probably working 10 minutes earlier.
That's right. And they think, oh, I just want a free feed. I don't want to listen to some dickhead.
I'm at work.
I hate this job. I do
Work's
not want
hard
to be.
enough without listening to Evan. Now that'll be work.
20 minutes. That's going to be real tough.
I'm going to ask for a raise.
Pay rise.
Pay rise.
Once again, you're just off.
A pay raise.
You're just off.
A rise.
That's
Pay
all right.
rise, yeah.
That's all right, mate.
So close.
Yeah. So, okay. So they file around and there's
Yep.
sort of a raised stair area where I think she had the idea. Everyone's going to sit there and they're just going to look down on me in disgust.
Like bleachers.
Bleachers. Like
Like anal bleacher.
Anal bleacher. Anal fisher. Yeah, so they've got that. But then you couldn't fit everyone up there. So
No.
they're all huddled round. I said, that'll do.
That'll do.
Let's get the 20 minutes done. I've done enough gigs. I reckon I'll be okay here. So start off, first joke, goes all right. Gets a bit of a laugh.
That's
There's
good.
a bit of a smattering. And
Yep.
then I go into a bit more personal stuff about, where I am in life. And I've got some ladies over here just,
Oh, good.
they're loving me.
Yeah, that's good.
They're loving me. And then you look at the organiser, and because she's on edge a bit, because this is her big idea.
Yep.
She's tried to tick it off through the CO. So there's a bit of a sphincter's tightening.
Yeah, 100%.
She said, I don't want to fuck this for the company. I'm a bit stressed. She said that beforehand. So I said, don't worry, I'll keep it clean. It's all good. And then I go into a joke about possibly, I've been telling it for a while, possibly about babies who might be born and they're on ice. Okay, and tell the joke. Great joke, but
Classic.
not for middle of the day semi-corporate gig. So I go,
Okay.
all right. So I made a bit of light of it. I go, all right, that's where the line is.
That's good. We found it.
Found the line,
Yep.
which is fantastic. All good. Blah, 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 blah. The chick organising, she's
hanging herself.
She's hanging herself. She's pulling the old, whoo, it's getting hot in here.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, what's going on here?
She's on Job Finder app trying to find
She's
a
on
new job.
Seek.com.
Seek. Fuck.
Seek.
So close. So close.
But
Fuck me.
I have a chat to a few people. It's all going well. And then I said, all right, who's been here longest at the company? And the CEO, who I didn't know was a CEO at the time, points out, oh, blah, 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 over there. And I said, hey, how are you, blah, blah, blah? How long you been at the company? And she sort of looks around like, huh?
Yep.
Like real sad sack kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
too long.
Too long, I said, and I sort of just mucked around saying, shut up, I don't want to talk, I just want my free feed. I've been working here for 40 years, I want to cash out my retirement. Stop talking to me, dickhead. Well, I didn't say that.
No, not
But
dickhead.
anyway, so there's a bit of banter there, and she wasn't really forthcoming with the chat. Back doing a few jokes.
Are they drinking?
No. Well, it's a
No.
workplace, mate. You can't drink in a workplace these
Not
days.
these days.
Not these days.
Haven't been to Sandalford.
Woo! Should have done me gig there.
Mm.
Anyway, so you go back to her for a little bit and still giving me nothing, and then she sort of ripped into me a bit about saying, hopefully I'll become a father, and she goes, oh, hopefully not. And I go, oh, good on you, good times,
you,
gets a
okay.
good laugh.
You're checking your watch at this
I'm
stage?
checking at the time. I'm going, we're going okay here. And I sort
Okay.
of finish up. I've got a good portion of the room. I've got some people over here. It's one of those gigs where it's not going to be an absolute riot because it's lunchtime.
Yeah, yep.
They're at work. Finish up. We get through. The organiser, cuts herself down from the noose.
Yep.
And a few people go, all right, see you later. Thanks, Evo. That was
Didn't
great.
you have to do it twice?
Yeah, but they sort of finished their lunch.
Okay.
They had to go back to work.
This
So
is
now
shit.
I'm sitting around.
No, they're not in the mood for comedy.
They're not.
You're eating their Facebook time at lunch.
Oh, that's it.
They just want to surf the
They-
bloody web.
Yeah, they do.
They just want to get on their socials and see what Jenny did. Bloody on a trip in Bali.
That's right. But anyway, so one of the lady who introduced me, not the organiser, she
Okay.
goes, oh, well, that was great, Evan. Well done. I said, yeah, hopefully it was all right. There was one little part that ice babies joke. I don't think I'll tell that again. She
Did you
goes,
say that?
Yeah. Yeah, she goes,
Yep.
yeah, maybe don't tell
Maybe
that
lose
again.
the ice on the.
Maybe
Yeah.
lose the ice, babe.
Yeah, well,
There's a lot of meth down
We
here.
can agree on that.
You. And then people start filing out, and there's a bit of commotion happening over here, and two girls are talking. One was the organiser, and I'm thinking, it's been about 10 minutes now. The organiser hasn't really come over. I hope we're
Okay.
all right here.
No, you're hoping something's not all right.
No, but I'm hoping everything's all right with my set.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Like
Okay.
It wasn't like she rushed over and said, great job, Evan. That was, that was
So
great.
who were you talking to before?
I was just talking to the lady who brought me on. She wasn't the one who booked me. Yeah.
Okay, so you still
she's
haven't had
ducked
the,
off. I still haven't. The organiser still hasn't come over. So I'm starting to go, are we okay here? So,
There's a little bit of you thinking, I hope she just tells me to go home and I'll still get paid. Because she's still got to pay you.
well, then I'm going, because there's nothing worse when you get in your head that you go, all right, I can't tell that joke. I can't tell this joke.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe that joke. You start, you're dead man walking.
Dead man walking.
Dead man walking. Anyway, both stop talking. Another girl comes over who was lovely. And sorry, man, I'm taking
No. I get these thingos that said, my standing goal is achieved for the day.
You're sitting down.
I'm sitting down.
Yeah, I don't get it.
I don't know.
What's happening? Your watch has gone mental.
These Apple Watches,
they're not good.
They're good, but they've only got
Too
some
much
negatives.
info. Do I really need that much info?
Yeah.
I don't care about my standing goal.
No.
I'm trying to get through Evan's fucking story.
No, I like it. I'm on the edge of my seat here.
Oh, you are.
I'm so much so that my watch thinks I'm standing.
That's it.
So I want to find out.
The other lady comes over and I go, oh, how was all that? She said, oh, yeah, just we've had a bit of feedback.
Oh.
We've just had some feedback on a couple of the jokes. I said, oh, yeah, that Ice Babies joke. I don't know if I'll do that yet. Don't do that again.
Don't do that one. Yeah,
And,
we'll agree on that.
Just the joke about where you talk about measuring your penis with a ruler. Maybe drop that out of the set list because so-and-so over there, we've had a complaint from, because you spoke to someone in the crowd, which was good. The CEO pointed her out, but if there was anyone you didn't want to point out, if there was anyone who didn't want to get spoken to at a work do by a comedian, it was that person, and she is not happy.
She's a fucking loser.
What a loser. I thought we were sweet, but yeah, she complained about two of my jokes, and so now the organiser, she's a bit fucking upset because it was her idea. She sort of upset this woman who clearly fucking upsets everyone. Yeah, so I said, all right, sorry about that. I'll drop those two jokes. And I said, if I do this, I think I'm doing fucking 12 minutes. I'm not doing fucking 20. Fuck that.
No. They would rather that.
Yeah.
But this fucking... This, like, changing... thinking you're that important, that everyone in the whole room has to change for you... She is the saddest sack of shit. Like, pathetic.
I know.
I mean, if you don't like something,
just
fine. Just fucking,
yeah,
just move on.
That's it.
I see shit every day I don't like.
Nah,
just
that's
move
right.
on.
And I look in the mirror a lot. So there we go. So
what a loser.
So we've stretched out to about 20 minutes by now.
Can I?
Yep.
So I sort of pride myself on having a pretty good radar for if someone's not enjoying something. I'm not there to ruin someone's day like you've just done. So with any, when you were chatting with her, we're thinking at any point we're like, she's not enjoying this.
No, well, it was sort of like the first one was she was over like this other side of like, she wasn't sitting in the bleachers. She was over the other side. The CEO pointed her out, said, so-and-so's been here for the longest. I said, hey, how long you been here? And she sort of just looked around because she was eating. So you're like, huh?
Sure she was.
Huh?
How old is she? 55?
No, she's
getting on there.
She's had a few she's been through a few winters.
Had a few roast beef rolls.
Yeah, and she's clearly not loving where she's at. So I thought, okay, and then I did that little riff bit, went back, bit of a riff, and then she sort of said something back, and I thought, hey, we're back on board. We've got a bit of not chemistry, but a bit of banter going on.
We're partners in crime.
Things are cool. Yeah. All right. Yeah, she got one back on me, and clearly though she hates her life and does not want to have anything to do with me. So
she'd be somewhere tonight telling that story, thinking she's a fucking legend.
I don't think she'd have anyone to tell it to.
Yeah, good point.
Good point.
She's sitting at home with her 7 shit cats.
Yeah, shit cats, and she'd have like a stable table. She'd be eating a microwave meal, going, "Fuck, I've got to go to work tomorrow." But anyway, what's on maths?
Yeah,
or The Bachelor, or Gogglebox. She'd be a Goggleboxer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, real. She'd be commenting to her cats.
Because that'd be a dream, to actually have someone to talk to while watching telly.
Yep, that's her. Or him.
Hope she's not a listener.
I don't think she would be.
She'd be mortified by this.
Yep. So
she ain't listening to this.
Nah, she's not listening. She's
good. We don't want it.
Goggleboxing with her cats. So anyway, the organiser comes out. This is after about 20 minutes. everyone's filed off from that first set,
yep.
and 3 people, because I'm meant to be doing a gig to the call centre team.
Well, they might be a bit more.
I'm thinking there's not going to be many, but
I don't want to stereotype. Potentially,
they've got cats.
they're multicultural.
No, there wasn't. No, a few popped in, and they yeah.
I guess that's only call centres when you're actually
in a.
talking to someone from that country.
That's
when,
true.
When the call centre's in that country.
That's true. That's
Like,
true.
It's quite under. It should almost be expected if the call centre is in India.
Well, they're going to be.
You're going to get a lot of Indian people.
Yeah, I don't think I'm not really going. I'll apply for a job in a call centre in India.
No,
That's
not your idea of getting a big hotshot overseas
gig.
international gig.
No. But anyway, so yeah, the organiser comes over and starts going, "Oh, mate, sorry about this, but it looks like the call centre team, they've been asked to work through lunch. So we're not really going to have a crowd for the next gig.
Yep.
You've already been paid. Is that cool if you just head home?" I said, "No worries."
That is as cool as 1,000 ice blocks.
Mate, that is like having 75 cucumbers up my ass. These are cool. I thought that is fantastic. I don't want to offend anyone else. I'll get out of here. I'll drive home and pretend this never happened. How's that sound? She goes, "Good. Fuck off,
Yep.
dickhead."
I'm
But,
going to translate what she said. G'day, Evan. Something's just happened. I've just been chatting with our
HR
and the CEO, and we would rather cancel an entire function that some of our team have been working on for 2 months than risk having our team sit through 20 minutes of your comedy.
And I
The
said,
potential backlash that could create.
so I said, I am happy with that.
Mm.
I am happy with that.
And the moment you walk out the door, we're going to have someone follow you out the door. And the
Make
moment you get
sure
in your,
you get in your
the
car.
moment you get in your car,
We're going to firebomb it.
no, we're going to get the team to come out and run the function just without comedy.
Well, that's good.
Yeah,
That's good.
so be it.
Already been paid. Done.
Oh, who gives a shit?
We upset
Mate,
someone. That's a win.
That is a massive win.
That is a win.
Mate, they can eat a bag of dicks.
Yeah, they sure can. So thank you, whoever booked me. Thanks for the gig. I do appreciate it.
Do they know?
I told him,
Yeah.
or her, and he goes, mate, don't worry about it. Because the organiser actually said Evan was great.
Yeah.
There was one little thing, but she can get fucked.
Yeah.
No one likes her anyway.
No one likes her.
Yeah.
Evan was great, though.
Evan was great.
So great,
We fucked him off.
we didn't want to see him again.
Yep.
We didn't want to ruin the magic.
Yep. Don't.
'Cause the sequel's never as good.
Don't ever send him back to this company again.
No.
But anyway, so that was a bit of fun. Good
Good
Thursday.
Good fun. Thursday.
Good times.
It's weird getting in your car after something like that. You're just thinking, what just happened? Like,
It was sort of weird because it was like, I reckon years ago that I would have gone, oh, fuck, I offended someone. But now I'm like, what? You grow up.
grow up.
I know it's a workplace. I know you shouldn't, It's always tough, though, when you're going into a workplace. And they just say no swearing. But you don't want to run sheet going, oh, don't mention the war, don't mention trans, don't mention penis, don't mention the Prime Minister, don't mention the CEO, don't mention our company. Oh, God.
Like, it's just...
Shoot me.
I mean, it's just such a small percentage. Yeah, you've got to change everything up for just this small percentage. Maybe
One person.
Maybe everyone else should be, instead of that small percentage getting angry at everyone else, how about everyone else getting angry
at the small person?
That one or two people that are fucking things up for everyone else.
Yeah, and bully them.
I'm not sure if we've got to bully
Okay, don't bully them. Give her something really to complain about.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't there. Maybe she deserved to be bullied.
Maybe. Or him. Anyway, yeah.
Yep.
But, anyway, run us through the rest of your WA trip,
Yeah,
mate.
we're going for it. Jesus. We are flying.
Yeah, we are flying, mate.
That was
An epic.
ironically longer than you're on stage.
And listeners do not want to hear it again.
All right, so we're flying along here. So last
We
time we
are.
spoke, last episode, I'd just been to the Pinjarra Footy Club. We've met
Good.
Shorty and Cookie
Yeah.
with the aluminium cans.
Cans.
Friday night, went to the Harvey Bulls. So this isn't Amos. This is out in bush. This is out in the sticks.
Oh, yeah.
So these guys are getting paid.
Howdy, partner.
Great crowd. Great people out there, but fucking not a great turn up from the players.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so...
Farmers, what are they? What are the boys doing apart from raping the club of money?
Abattoirs out. Abattoirs out there. So it's all abattoir money. I always have a bit of fun, and quite often gigs, probably 1 in 4 gigs will do it. They couldn't be fucked putting on a feed, so they say basically bring your own shit. You know, and it's at tables.
Yep.
And is there another fart?
I don't want to. They're just disappointing.
Yeah, they're a bit they just seem a bit underdone.
Yeah, it's like a cake that isn't cooked properly. You put the sharp thing in, there's still shit on it.
Yeah,
You bring it out.
still shit on that.
Yeah,
It smells like there's shit on it.
does.
Anyway, so they got so everyone's bringing their own shit, and you always have a bit of fun I like to hang shit on what people have bought, because there's always the guys, the young blokes that have just bought just 2 boxes of cheesels, and there's the girls that have made their own dip at home and all that sort of shit.
The cob loaf.
There's always cob loaf.
Love a cob loaf.
Always cob loaf.
Yep.
But
your cobber.
But there was this guy. He had all this homemade sausage.
Jeez.
And I was like, mate, can I have some of that? No, and I had a taste, and it was, mate, it was absolutely delicious. And I think a bloke, very Italian, this town.
Nice.
Had a real Italian history to it. During the World War, a lot of Italians went there, and they just stayed it, made of their own. Had a bit of a mafia feel. Didn't hang shit on many people, that's for sure.
Well, not like the podcast a few weeks ago.
No, actually, yeah. That was before I met all these Italians.
They're very smart.
Yeah.
Great comment.
Oh, great. So, I'm eating this bloody bit of homemade sausage. Oh, this is fucking magic. And another table's gone, well, try my sausage. Another's like, try my sausage. And
it's not even on the table.
Every table.
Why are we in the toilet?
Every table had their own homemade sausage.
That's great.
That's a massive part of this town is homemade sausages.
Well, the Italians, like my brother's wife, she's they're Italian family. On a Sunday, you'd go make salami and make sausages. And make a real family event of
real
it.
family event. So I didn't have and then everyone was like, "Oh, we should have a competition." Oh, here's a fart.
Camera's about to cut out. Short and sharp.
Bang bang.
Just a little exclamation point.
Jab to the guts.
Yeah.
So everyone said, "Oh, mate, can you pick a winner?" But I didn't have a heart to tell them. They all tasted the fucking same.
Okay.
All these sausages, but just bloody delicious. All right, I knew they wouldn't all be zingers. So that was
good. The sausage.
Yeah. So, but that was they had the buy.
Oh,
Never have a function on the buy.
no.
People
want to go away.
Yeah. Well, yeah. They said that they had a compulsory training, being a Friday night.
Ugh.
And after the training, everyone was going to come in, but no one turned up to training.
No,
so
I don't know. The coach should lose points for that idea.
Yeah. So
Shit.
that was, but yes, geez, some young blokes were pissed, but they were really into it. The young kids, they all wanted the photo with me afterwards, and they're all, they do that thing now. They'll hold the fucking camera up and
Selfie?
talk into this.
Oh.
No, not a selfie. It's like this instant video thing or something.
Oh, yeah. Snapchat or something.
Something like that. Anyway, so they're all doing that and getting photos and every night, because the next day after every gig, I'm writing these reviews about the night. It's fucking time consuming. Anyway, so bloody next day I've got up and written the review and blah, 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 and it's getting a lot of likes and comments and, hey, Robbo, geez, you were pissed and rah, rah. And then the club rang me up.
Ooh. Did you have a little bit of a they spoken to HR. I thought maybe we don't put this on the...
Well,
you've had a review.
I've had a review. And I've got a photo of me and a couple of kids, absolutely paralytic.
They're 12.
They were 16.
Okay.
Yeah, clearly bought their booze from the club. Oh, no, well, I don't know.
No.
Anyway, so...
No, not
but
sure.
anyway, so I
Not sure.
had to take those... Had to take
Photos
those
down.
photos down because they're a
Yeah.
little bit incriminating. So a bit of fun out there. On the next day, Saturday, off to the North Beach Footy Club. Now, that's a club that is just rocking. They had a past players' day, couple of hundred people there.
That's big.
That was big. Sound was fucked. It was so noisy. Concrete floor.
Great.
Everyone kept saying, you can hear me. Oh, we can hear you. Oh, I couldn't hear myself. It was just it was too big. Crazy shit going on. It was this big stage. But that was great fun. And I was chatting to a bloke afterwards, having a few beers. They had a big screen. I was watching the footy. Great game. Richmond. That was that game that Richmond came back against Hawthorn.
Oh, yeah.
That was a beauty.
I remember that.
So everyone's cheering. I'm standing this bloke. Next to this bloke. We're really hitting it off, having a laugh. And I said, mate, did you play footy here? And he says, nah, I didn't really have a kick. I've sort of played in the city more. And we're chatting with him about 45 minutes. Great bloke. Didn't seem much bigger than me. You know who it was? Michael Braun.
Oh, Brawny, the old razor.
Yeah, 228 games he played.
He just played a little bit in the city.
Yeah.
He was a premiership player.
Yeah, was he?
Premiership player. And you didn't pick it.
Oh, well, he looked really cool. He looked pretty young. He had his hat down. He was.
Was he on the gear? He was pretty ripped back then, old Brawny.
He was.
He
I've since Googled him, and he didn't seem that. He seemed fit.
Very fit.
Yeah, very fit. But
You have to when you're running from the cops all the time.
oh, yeah, was he getting in a bit of shit?
No, I don't know if he did. I think some of the bigger names were. It would have been good to be back at the Eagles back then because you had the Cousins, you had the Kerrs. Well, they were fucking up. You could probably fuck up as well and sort of just
slide
slip under the radar.
Yeah. It's a good call. Jeez, for how wild it is now, fuck, it must have been wild back in those days.
Well, a mate, his brother lived over there and said, yeah,
Oh,
camera's cut out.
camera's gone. So
That's
if
right. We
you-
did all right to get about 40 minutes, 46 minutes in.
46 minutes, yeah.
On the one battery. So he said like Gardner and Cousins and all them boys just walk into a club like fucking like they were at an Avicii concert.
Yeah, they were bloody, they
They
were
loved
wild
it.
times.
Times.
They certainly had their, it's amazing they won flags.
Well, yeah,
Flags.
they were a good team.
Flags and bags. That's
Flags
what's going on
and
over there.
bags.
So, and then from there, I could have hung around there all day. I was having a great
So
time.
what was
having a-
Brawny? What was his vibe? What's he doing with himself? The old razor.
just hanging out, having a
Was
few
it?
beers. I didn't really ask him. We were just talking shit, basically.
Good times.
It's good stuff. From there, straight down the road to their arch rivals, Kingsway Footy Club.
Jesus Christ. Kingsway.
Kingsway. Different to the Kingsway in
Yeah, a few
Melbourne.
strip clubs.
Yeah,
Kingsway.
It's more King Street.
It is.
You get the gist, though.
Yeah,
so,
hearing me.
So that was another great club. They're up and about. They were arch rivals with North Beach. So
Jesus,
pretty much.
how'd you get all your fucking cash back? Or your money back?
Or, no, it was
All
all
in your
the
bank
books, mate. So not a,
Sorry.
yeah, well, yeah.
It's a fair old trip, mate. You bloody...
Yeah, no, there's a bit going on, and all
Sorry.
it's all in the bank and declared. So don't you I can worry about that, mate. You worry about your own finances. I'm all sorted.
Yeah.
I'm all sorted because
Good
I'm
times.
putting it all on the books now. I've got
good.
my little work credit card, and I'm
Nice. Claiming everything.
I'm claiming everything.
That's
yeah,
good.
because I'm not taking any cash.
No.
That's
Not now.
against the law.
Yep.
I wouldn't do it. And anyway, Sunday, my last gig.
And by this stage, like you've been over there for a week, you've been busy, you've been doing gigs, you had a bit of down. Are you missing the kids?
I'm missing the kids.
Are you saying I want to stay here another week?
No,
Are you
I'm
sick
ready
of the
to-
cousins? What's
but
going
I've
on?
really
How's the wank tent looking?
that's the wank tents. She's getting a bit mouldy in there. She's getting a bit of a workout, the old wank tent. She's I've had to put an extension on the wank tent.
Yep.
Put another couple of rooms on.
Yep.
And more of a wank marquee.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
so,
Nice.
Um,
VIP to get in there.
VIP, yeah. So I'm flying out 6:00 on the Sunday. Every night, Dan Guzman and Gomez watch a couple of fuckers get chucked in the back of a divvy van. And Saturday night, North Beach on Saturday night. North Bridge.
Close again.
I question there'd be a busier place in Australia.
It's crazy.
It is.
It is.
Because I thought,
pumping.
because it hadn't been too bad the other nights. People around, but Saturday night I got stuck in the main street. I was stuck there for about half an hour.
What doing?
Well, just the traffic. 'Cause
Oh,
once
you were
get stuck
driving.
in there. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
Absolute fucking nightmare.
Yep.
But I saw something, and we're going to go over time again. I saw something. So I've got me Guzman and Guzmas, and
changed every
so we're no, this is a different joint. It's down the road.
okay.
Yeah. So I'm driving back to me cousin's. I've eaten me feed, about to go home, have a kip, got to get up next day for my last gig, and so picture this: I'm in the right lane,
Gotcha.
and I'm waiting for a green light.
Yep.
To turn right.
Yep.
Yep. And there's one car in front of me.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm picturing
And
it.
so I'm just waiting there. It's red. I'm waiting for the green light. All of a sudden, a bit of kerfuffle with the car in front of me.
Oh, okay.
And I see this girl get out. She'd be 19 if she was a day.
Right.
And gorgeous looking young girl. She looked like she could have been a model. But tiny little dress, cute as a button, but fucking poleaxed. Like
stumbling.
like
Like
just
she's on a boat.
It was
Bit off-putting.
Oh, it's like I was actually concerned.
Worried.
It was a different sort. Like I reckon most people that drunk would have collapsed,
Okay.
but she kept her. She was still standing. She was just fucking rocking
She
around.
maybe had something else to keep her sort of alert.
Well, my concern was, and this guy got out of the back of the. It was an Uber. Did I say it was an Uber?
No,
It
you
was
did
an Uber.
not.
Big part of this story. It's
Okay.
so they got out the back of the Uber. This other guy, he looked maybe late 20s,
Yes.
and he had sort of a bit of a beard, and he just looked a bit older.
Any tattoo, neck tattoo?
No. He looked. If I was to say, I'd guess he looked like he was from overseas, and maybe like a South American sort of vibe.
Okay, Colombian.
Yeah, maybe Colombian.
Let's go Colombian.
Yeah, skinny guy, looked a bit older.
El Chapo.
Anyway, she was fucked, and he was fine. She's rocking around, and then she has just fallen back like a
Backwards.
that's the worst thing that happen because you hit the back of your head.
The back of your head.
So she has just gone. This is in the middle of the road. Just cracked her head, bang, and she somehow sort of got up, and he's sort of dragged her now. So they've crossed the road, now the other road, the road that goes the other way.
That's the Uber driver or the passenger. He's the passenger.
He's
Yep.
the passenger. So the
He's
Uber
thinking
driver's
maybe
there with
his
the
chances are going down.
The Uber's got the hazards on.
Yep.
Because so he's had to walk her across this 2 lanes on the other side, and they're now at the front of the other shop, and she's just in a ball, and she's just throwing up.
Oh, yeah.
Just ralphing. And my concern is, I'm thinking she might have been drugged.
Gotcha.
This guy might have drugged her. That's what my mind's. I'm thinking, fuck, this is a bad scene.
You can come in and be a hero.
If this guy is taking her home, this is and
It's
they're
not
not
good.
they're not friends. This is bad news, Brown.
Yeah.
So I could have actually the Uber driver sort of waved me past, and I'd have said, you know what,
Something not righty.
I'm just gonna see this out, see what this, and I don't know what I would have done. Anyway, so I missed 3 greens.
People honking you.
Other people are going
dickhead.
around. Other people are going around.
Yep.
Because it's not me causing the shit; it's the Uber driver.
Uber.
And anyway, so I'm just watching it, and he's sort of, she'd get up to her feet and crumble again, and you could see he's really trying to get her in the back of the...
It's a busy place, so there are other people corralling.
This is, I'd say, outskirts of Northbridge.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's not people on the streets at all. No one's walking past.
Okay, so it's getting a bit dicey.
Oh, if there were people everywhere, I would have thought, well, this isn't my role.
It's not your bag, baby.
It's not my bag, baby. Someone else, I've never heard that saying before, not my bag, baby. Anyway,
made
so...
it up.
But I'm sort of the only one that... Anyway, so she's fucked. She's a shell of a human being. She's like she's had her bones removed and muscles, and he's just bloody... He's trying to pick her up, she'll go down. Pick her up, trying to get her in the back, go down. And then, whoop, 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 police. Right on cue. I've seen it from a mile away. Hats off to them. And they've and gone, and he's sort of picked her up, and tried to act, and she was just head down. And I was thinking, this guy better get his story straight. He'd better have his ducks in a row, because I imagine that would be a hot Northbridge girls getting drugged. I think that would be.
I think so. It's got that sort of vibe around it. And when I was walking through there, it is like fucking zombie apocalypse.
It is
sometimes.
It's zombie apocalypse, and it's I feel like Melbourne, you can go off track a bit, and it's probably going to be okay. I feel like there, if you make a wrong turn and you're in a dark alley, you could be fucked. There's some because it's got the massive homeless people in all the streets, and geez, it's so I was very relieved to see
the coppers rock up. And this guy, so he was you could see he was sort of sweating bullets. He was getting his fucking story straight. Yeah, did you hang around?
No, I thought my work is
go in
done.
and see what his
no
statement was and just fact check it.
I think the 8 litres of spew next to her indicated that she wasn't in a great place.
No.
So
not good.
So fuck, we got 5 minutes to finish this off. Went to Warnbro. I was there 6 years ago. I declared it people always ask me, what's the loosest footy club I've been to? I don't even hesitate. Warnbro Swans.
Warnbro.
I was there. As I said, 6-7 years ago, they were fucked. You do Sunday gigs. I did it Sunday last time as well. You turn up to a Sunday gig. It's either going to be you smell the barbecue, the onion, and everyone's fresh face setting up for the big function, or no one slept.
Glasses,
the jaws
cruises,
are flapping around. Everyone's cooked, and this was certainly the latter. And anyway, so I'm sort of rocking up to this gig, going, where's this going to go? Walked in, a lot tamer.
Okay,
a lot tamer. But there was one guy he was called the Fev.
The
Fev.
Fevolution.
He was now vice, and I remember Fev from last time I was there. He was sort of the ringleader. He was fucked. And he was.
How old's the Fev?
I don't know. I reckon Fev would be mid-30s.
Okay, so
bit of a legend of the club.
Bit of a legend.
Played a lot of games. I believe he might be captain of the senior side.
Yep.
He does everything down the club. He looks after merchandise. Fev's got a drinking problem, and he could drink. So he has legend, and Fev could barely string a sentence together. He was fucking carrying and yahooing, and everyone had a story about Fev.
Yep.
Great story, but one happened recently on a bus. It was only, so what was it? It was 90 minutes.
90-minute bus ride.
90-minute bus ride.
Fair enough.
What do you reckon, how many beers, normal beers, 375ml stubbies, could you drink in 90 minutes?
Where are we headed? Are we?
No, they've just played footy.
They've just played football.
Just played footy, and they're heading just not to a function or anything. Just heading back to a real away game out in the bush. Just heading back to their club.
All right. What I'd say if I was going back to the club, I'd aim for maybe. I could probably. You don't smash them as hard straight after. I reckon I could get through 5, but I'll be pissing everywhere and yeah. How many the Fevolicious?
He had 17.
17 fucking beers.
17 beers.
Little hand grenades or 375.
375.
What's he drinking? Bush Chooks?
Carlton Dry.
Carlton Dry. Yeah, they go down all right.
Well, they were going all right.
17 in 90 minutes. Did we do the maths on that?
They did. About every 5 minutes.
He's knocked one down every 5 minutes. Jesus.
And it wasn't even like
he was battling.
No, it wasn't even. They said it wasn't even like people were egging him on. People just they got like to 20 minutes to go, and someone said, "How many beers have you had, Fev?" And they just went, and he was like slurring, and he wasn't even showing off.
He just fucked himself up.
He just thought, I'm gonna fucking.
He just caused himself
here.
Brain damage.
And no one really noticed it. And they were like, Jesus, Fev, let's count his stubbies. And
it's like Andre the Giant kind of shit.
So, by the end, geez, I don't know how Fev would have gone at work the next day. He was he would have done 17 that day. So he walked around with 4 at a time. So he didn't have to go back to the...
His time's valuable.
He did something that I... Talk about disrespecting women. This is there were 2 ladies behind the the bar.
Okay.
Just standing
Is
there.
Fev going to listen to this? Well, he did it.
He did it.
Yeah.
Mate, don't get me wrong. Fev is a fucking legend. Fev was a great bloke. Everyone in the club loves him. He's a champion. He does so much for the club. And I guess disrespecting women might be a bit rough. But he just, two ladies behind the bar, he just went and sat on the bar and just went and did a massive, and they were like, Jesus, Fev. And basically just farted on the bar while two girls were there. Oh, man. Funny guy, though. He had some funny lines, and he was saying one thing that was funny. He goes, he was obsessed with foreskin. He hated people with foreskins. And the first thing he said was, you got a fucking foreskin? I was like, no, mate.
Jeez, it's not something you sort of, during your life, you go, oh, I fucking love foreskins.
Yeah.
But it's sort of, you have a chat to my parents about it, Fev.
Well, he hates them. And this is, do you want to know what he calls them? This is crook.
Oh, I got no idea.
And this is, don't shit the messenger.
The camera's not on.
Oh, don't shit the
We
messenger.
keep going to look at the camera.
Yeah, it's not on.
It's not on.
I don't even know if I can say this.
We can blank it out if it's bad.
All right. He calls a foreskin.
Oh, we might have to. Should we blank that out?
Yeah,
I think we better blank that out. We better blank that out.
Yeah, that word's not great.
That's not great.
While we're at it, we might blank out the name I said at the start while you...
Of this?
Yeah.
Or which start?
With the goal umpiring.
Oh, the kid.
The kid's name.
All right, I'll blank that out as well.
Yep.
Remind me to do that.
Sweet.
I'll have to do that.
Is that hard to blank shit out?
Nah, it's not hard to blank it out. It's just time consuming. So if any of that shit stays in, just blank it out of your own heads. I'll blank it out. I'll blank it out.
Anyway, so great club. Warnbro Swans didn't disappoint.
Great.
Had an auction. Some bloke, absolutely paralytic, paid about $700 for this Buddy Franklin thing that I swear he didn't even want. They were just saying, mate, you'll go again. This poor bloke, he would have.
Oh, that's a bad hangover, isn't it?
That's a bad hangover.
You rock up with a fucking Buddy Franklin thing, and
his wife wouldn't be happy.
You fucking idiot! You've done it again.
Just if you, the girls at the Warnbro Swans, if your man plays for the Warnbro Swans, you got to understand. You're an understanding woman. Like this girl came down there for the first time, and her partner, he's bloody ripped his top off and was bloody yahooing and sculling, and she was bloody, she was fine with it. Yeah. Oh, well, he plays for the Swans. But anyway,
the loosest club.
So that was the trip. Getting me car.
Great work.
Getting quickly buzz me. Oh, right. One other thing happened. Kappa.
Was it? Warwick Kappa.
No, Nick Kappa.
Nick Kappa.
Kappa. Yeah, so he was going to be over there for gigs. Great comedian, great guy.
Get around him.
I rang him and I said, mate, I see you're in town, because that was when I'd just done the gig on the Wednesday night, and they said, someone said I'm doing a gig with Nick Kappa tomorrow night. I said, I thought I said tomorrow night. I said, fuck, I'll see him. I'll message him. And I messaged him and said, mate, I'll come pick you up from the airport. He said, fantastic. You're a little beauty. Went out the airport. Looking at me clock, fuck, he said he'd be at 12:20. Got about 45 minutes. He's not coming. And then I'll check the message. Mate, he's fucking the next day. Did I tell you that?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I was
And I go,
gutted.
that is a Siegert thing to do.
Well,
that is.
You ain't seen shit. Because may I take your... Oh, we've got to go back an episode.
To
where I said I drove to the gig. I drove to the airport.
Yep.
So if you haven't listened to last week's episode, I drove to the airport, and I emphasise that.
Oh, yes, you drove in Melbourne.
I drove to the airport, got a good park. I'm on the plane home, sitting there, thought to myself, did I drive or catch an Uber? Did I drive? I couldn't remember. Did I drive or catch a fucking Uber? I remember getting a putt.
Do you remember, did you give yourself a rating when you hopped out? Or you really, sometimes though, you do think that.
Well, it's been 9 days.
A
lot has happened. It seemed like a lifetime.
It's a big thing. You think even though.
But also left reasonably early.
True. Bit wonky.
Anyway, so I'm getting home. It's late.
Ooh.
So the moment the plane lands, it's 11 p.m. I text Tam.
Oh, that's a bad time.
It's bad. I got to work next day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bad. So text Tam the
My
moment I
car in
land.
the driveway.
Babe, this is going to sound insane, but did I drive to the airport or did I get an Uber? Anyway, so she puts her
She
phone
texts
on.
back.
Yeah, your shit's on the.
Shit's on the lawn. I've changed
Me
a
and my
lot.
family live in
I
Queensland.
really
Yeah.
worry for our boys.
I'm living with another man, and he makes me a lot happier than you do. I'm like, okay.
And you
So
drove.
there's a car out the front. Didn't answer my question. Is the car out the front? So I'm going, and I text her, and you see they're off.
Offline. So
Offline.
the messages are silenced.
Yeah. So I'm like, fuck
I
me.
have to work this out
So
myself.
do I have to?
You could. What you could do, because you get an email when you order an Uber. Could have checked that.
But I've been going through on my emails, deleting stuff while I'm over there.
Okay.
So
Just been deleting a few
So-
emails, Timmy.
a lot of history. Let me just put it this way. The laptop's pretty much been blanked out since I pretty much had all memory erased.
Yep.
So anyway, so I'm fucked. I'm standing out front of the airport with me suitcase, me carry on. I'm thinking, so imagine if I get an Uber home,
In your cars.
my car's not home.
Yep.
Or imagine if I'm searching around this fucking car park for 5 days.
And you got an
I
Uber.
got an Uber.
Is there any chance you can fucking just crawl back to that moment? Where
Yeah, I'm trying. And I said, well, I'm getting this it's slight memory of getting a good park.
just a slight memory.
But normally I would take a photo. And I went through my phone and I didn't take a photo. And I'm like, oh, God. And so I'm going through all my deleted. There's a lot of deleted. And I'm like, this is fucked. So it's fucking 11:30 at night on Sunday night.
Freezing.
Freezing. It's blowing a gale. And I'm walking through the car park of the airport going, chink, 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 chink. So 15 minutes walking around and all of a sudden I see it. Papa, papa, papa. The lights. The lights.
Oh, God.
Oh, the relief. Get to my car, chuck my shit in the car.
Not my car.
I didn't care. I didn't care. Some lady's going, what are you doing?
Get out.
This is my car. I said, I couldn't give a fuck. I got to get home. My car's out the front of my house. So get in my car. I'll wrap this up. Get in my car. Finally, I'm fucking going home, driving around, go to the boom gate, and it says, insert your card. Your fucking ticket. And I was like, where is my fucking ticket?
Well, if you don't know you drove your car there, there's
So,
no way you know
where am I
where
going to
your
find my
ticket
ticket?
is.
And I normally leave it on the dash.
Yeah.
And it's not there. And I'm
Oh.
like, you are fucking
You left it in
shitting
the
me.
Uber.
That would have been a miracle.
Yeah.
And there's car behind me, so you know what you do. You got to wave.
I'm an idiot.
I'm an idiot. So I've backed up, got all the doors, going through all my wallet,
Oh.
suitcase,
Oh.
got fucking searching for this thing. 45 minutes I searched for this thing.
Oh,
It's
no.
midnight, and I'm going, where is? And then I remembered. You know what I remembered?
It's in your wallet?
You just tap your credit card.
Yes, you do
tap your
that.
fucking credit card. There's no card. There's no tickets
no
anymore.
Tickets.
Oh, I couldn't believe
Oh
it.
my God, Siegert. You stress me
I
out.
nearly cried. I was half happy, obviously, because I could get out of that shithole. But I reckon I've had to pay an extra $40 because I was in there so
You're in
long
there
looking for my shit.
So much. How much time do you waste in
Oh.
your life?
And then, tapped my card, got home, jumped into bed, went to work at about 8 o'clock next day.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And that was it. That was WA. That's an
Oh,
hour, eh?
mate.
That's we're going to do a bit of bipping out of that episode.
Yeah, we're going to beep the kid's name
And the horrific.
and the nickname for the thing.
Yeah.
Yep, we'll beep it out. If
Yep.
you want to hear it, just text us.
Yeah, we'll tell you.
It's not good. It's not good.
It's not great.
So,
But,
yeah.
don't shoot the messengers, guys.
No,
Tell me.
we're just telling the
And
story.
I hope that any of these stories haven't, like, Warnborough Swans, great.
Yeah.
Great club. It's stuff you'd hear at every footy club. It's
If you
funny,
can't
great
fart on a
guys.
bench.
Oh, if you can't fart on the...
bench.
No, I mean...
Yeah, mate, it's natural.
Get
function.
into it. So,
Yeah.
the Fev, mate. Club's lucky to have him. He does everything. Looks after merchandise.
On your Fev.
Captain. He's
Maybe
just...
love to piss a bit though, Fev.
Yeah, he doesn't mind a Carlton dry, old Fev. But,
hey, well, thanks for tuning. Great to hear you back, mate.
oh, it's good to
Glad
be
you had
back.
fun. Tell your friends about the podcast. Get on the YouTube. Well, maybe don't watch the last half of this YouTube.
Oh.
Get on the Instagram. Tell your mates about it. Get on the Patreon.
Got to get on the
Plenty
Patreon.
of stuff coming up there.
If this is our... We beep nothing out of the Patreon.
Nothing beeped.
Nothing beeped.
Yeah, we've got nicknames for everything on the Patreon.
Oh,
shit, yeah. So
We'll get a lot of people ask with that nickname.
I reckon we will. I reckon we will. So direct all the comments to Tommy because I can't be fucked answering them all.
Well, I don't know how to check the messages, so
All right.
you'll be wasting your time.
Maybe just put it on the Patreon.
Oh, yeah.
It's called this.
Yes.
Anyway.
Yeah, that'll get some listeners.
Yeah, so give the pod a rating, give it a review. We better get out of here.
Yeah, spread the word.
Spread
Tag
the
a friend
word.
in the comments. Say, listen to this. Just do something, guys.
algorithm
Let's get
going.
a fucking spike going with this shit.
Phew.
All right.
Come on. All right.
Good
It's an
banter.
episode of
Banter.
Oh, good banter.
That's a good